Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte officially withdraws her bid for re-election. Sara announces her decision in a Facebook post Tuesday, November 9. It remains unclear whether Sara will run for a national position. Before withdrawing her candidacy for mayor, Duterte allies and supporters have long urged her to run for president. Sara has been topping surveys among preferred presidential bets. But the Davao City mayor maintained she is not interested in running for president. Sara's decision comes as the COMELEC's November 15 deadline for substitution nears. Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, who filed his candidacy for president under PDP Laban's Kusi wing, said he is willing to give way to Sara if she changes her mind. There are also speculations that Sara may run as Bongbong Marcos' running mate. Sara and Bongbong recently met in Cebu City. Sara's younger brother, Vice Mayor Sebastian Duterte, will substitute for her in the race for Davao City Mayor. Sebastian earlier withdrew his re-election bid for vice mayor with lawyer J. Melchor Kitain Jr. as his substitute. Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte's information officer Jeffrey Tupas admits she was in a beach party raided for illegal drugs. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency found an estimated 1.5 million pesos worth of drugs in the beach party in Mabini, Davao de Oro last Saturday night, November 6. At least 17 were arrested, including the party host Rev. San Ethelbert Pape Elizalde. Elizalde is listed as the main suspect and the target of the operation. Elizalde allegedly sold a sachet containing a violet capsule believed to be a party drug and marijuana wrapped in cellophane to an undercover agent. Tupas told Rappler she was Elizalde's guest and she left the party at 8 p.m. with her boyfriend about an hour before the raid. She says she did not know of the raid until they arrived in Davao City and saw reports circulating in social media. Tupas also deactivates her Facebook account. Mayor Sara Duterte, in a statement Tuesday, November 9, distances herself from Tupas. Sara says Tupas resigned on Sunday, November 7, the day after the drug raid. Tupas had been Davao City's chief information officer since Sara was elected mayor in 2016. Tupas also played a key role in President Rodrigo Duterte's 2016 presidential campaign.
Need more context, clarity, and perspective? Get the full picture with Rappler Plus. With exclusive content and events, you'll get an opportunity to discuss issues with reporters, experts, and featured guests while helping Rappler continue its fearless journalism. Join now.
Senators significantly reduced the proposed budget of President Rodrigo Duterte's controversial anti-insurgency task force. 24 billion pesos is slashed, leaving it with just 4 billion pesos in 2022. Senate Committee on Finance Chair Sonny Angara says Tuesday, November 9, the budget reduction for the National Task Force to End Local Communist Insurgency, or NTF-ELCAC, reflects several senators' longtime opposition to the huge fund allocated to the task force in 2021. Senators took away the bulk of the NTF-ELCAC's 2022 budget and realigned it to other crucial pandemic response programs instead. Part of the funds are now additional compensation of health workers, including their special risk allowance. Senators also added budget allocation for the procurement of COVID-19 booster shots for Filipinos. Angara also points out the NTF-ELCAC has yet to provide the Senate a detailed report on how it utilized its 19.1 billion peso budget in 2021.
We cannot make a judgment really if the program has been a success or not because we've not received very little information on the actual projects.
A new petition to cancel his candidacy for president hounds Bongbong Marcos Jr.'s chances to run for the top post in the 2022 elections. The new petition focuses on the automatic penalty of disqualification under the tax code. Marcos Jr. was convicted in 1997 of 4 counts of failure to file his income tax returns from 1982 to 1985. 10 individuals represented by lawyer Howard Calleja filed with the Commission on Elections their motion and petition in intervention on Monday, November 8. Calleja is a convener of opposition coalition Isang Bayan. In an earlier interview, Vice President Leni Robredo said she and her team are not behind these moves against Marcos Jr. Marcos Jr., for his part, calls these nuisance petitions. In the United States, Houston's police chief says he met briefly with hip-hop star Travis Scott to voice his public safety concerns before the rapper took the stage. Scott's performance ended with at least 8 people killed and dozens more injured in a stampede. Chief Troy Finner publicly disclosed conveying words of caution to Scott, as legal action mounted on behalf of concertgoers crushed in the concert's deadly crowd surge. Scott said on Monday, November 8, he will cover all funeral costs and offer aid to those affected. The victims were crushed in a surge of fans near the stage at NRG Park, with some unable to breathe and others trampled underfoot. Although he paused the music multiple times after spotting fans who needed medical attention, Scott completed his set. The show continued for 37 minutes after officials declared a mass casualty event. More than a dozen lawsuits from victims and their families were filed against several defendants, including Scott and concert promoters Live Nation Entertainment Inc. and ScoreMore. Meantime, Scott canceled an appearance scheduled for this weekend at a similar outdoor event in Las Vegas. John Lloyd Cruz officially joins GMA Network. In a tweet Tuesday, November 9, GMA says its executives welcome John Lloyd's, quote, grand return to showbiz. The network has yet to announce John Lloyd's upcoming projects. John Lloyd is considered to be among the top actors in the country. He starred in numerous hit ABS-CBN shows, including Tabing Ilog, It Might Be You, Maging Sino Ka Man, and Immortal. He took an indefinite leave of absence from showbiz in October 2017. He and actress Elena Darna welcomed their son in 2018.